We are about 15 miles north of downtown Miami. This is Hard Rock Stadium here in South Florida. With Greg Olson, Mike Tirico up here in the booth. So glad that you are along with us. Greg got a couple of offenses here that love to take their shots down the field. So the defenses really have their task right in front of them if they want to win this game.
Yeah, no question. I think as many of the matchups that we've dove into this entire week, it really comes down to which defense puts a lid on the opposing passing game and prevents as many big plays as possible. We see it week in and week out. The correlation between generating big plays, especially through the air, directly leads to the ability to score points. So make teams go the long way. You know, the defense, old saying is, make them snap it again.
A first carry for the former Tar Heel, Devontae Williams. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 30-yard line.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 17 yards on that connection. First down, Miami.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now it's Williams. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
That is hard. That long one's going to bring them first and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line. A big-time play for the Dolphins. A gain of 48. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's first and goal.
118. That's it.
They'll run. It's Williams. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
No gain on the play.
From the gun, here's Stroud. It is brought in the end zone. Jalen Naylor. Touchdown, Miami. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. You wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
Riker good with the extra point. And the Dolphins will take a 7-0 lead. Riker it out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. The Cleveland offense set to take the field for the first time, led by their quarterback, league MVP in 2019 and 2023, Lamar Jackson.
Is there a more exciting guy in the NFL to watch play quarterback than this guy, Mike? I mean, one of the most dynamic athletes to ever play the position. And what's truly unique about him is his ability to beat you both as a runner and equally as a passer. And that's really where his game has developed. Defensive coordinators, they don't sleep very much when they know they're facing this guy and all the problems that he presents.
And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. We are through one. 7-0 is our score. And we're back to South Florida after this. of the second. Browns in control of the football. They've got it with 2nd and 3 coming up.
DC ready?
From the gun, Jackson. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Back at his own 49.
3rd and short, Jackson. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
This offensive line has to do a better job, Mike, of communicating the protection pre-snap, especially on these key 3rd downs. The blitz overwhelms them from the jump, and now they're picking their quarterback off the ground.
So, 4th down, they'll hand it over to A.J. Cole to punt it. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Dolphins offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
All right. At 18, let's go.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Jalen Naylor was the intended receiver that time. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Back to throw. Stroud. Open man downfield is Kittle. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this one all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Miami.
Well, on one sideline, you're ecstatic. You couldn't have dreamed up a better start. 2 drives, 2 long touchdowns. But then across the field, they've got to answer some hard questions. They've got to figure out exactly what they're doing wrong defensively. Because if there's one thing in the NFL, you cannot give up big plays. And you especially can't give up big plays for touchdowns.
Riker good with the extra point. The Dolphins move out on top, 14-0.
Will Riker to kick off.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Devon Achane to return it. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And he will score. Touchdown, Dolphins. And he'll take it back for the touchdown. What a tremendous mistake there. You want to secure the ball and give it to your offense, not give it up to the other team for a touchdown.
Yeah, I think this is the fine line that all kick returners face, Mike. I think they all want to be impact players. When they get the ball in their hands, they think every play can be 6. But sometimes you got to know when it's over. You got to make sure at the end of this play, my offense is able to take the field and maintain possession. In this case, not only do you turn it over, you give them a quick touchdown on the other side.
Riker good with the extra point. And the Dolphins will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead.
Will Riker to kick off.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. On the return is Achane. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Browns offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on 1st down. The shotgun, here's Jackson. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's now second
And their
10.
offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
They'll run here. This is Devon Achane. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to third down.
It's a gain of 4. And it's third down.
Jackson looking to throw. And he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a sack and a loss of a couple.
In what's been a pretty one-sided affair from the opening whistle, it just seems like it continues to get worse. This defense, they know they have them on the edge, and they continue to rush the quarterback the way they are. I'm not sure what this offense can do come the second half.
Here's A.J. Cole now, as he's on to punt for the second straight drop. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you. Second half drawing near. So good to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Here comes a return from the 3. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. The Browns offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. So far, not much has gone right. They've had it twice, punted twice. Looking to sustain something here on drive number 3. On 1st and 10, Jackson forced to his right. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And fortunately, one of his teammates there to save him. He'll wind up getting enough to pick up the first down.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. But it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
Now screen set up for Achane. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
On third down, Jackson. He'll find his tight end, Kittle on the right side. And he's going to be out of bounds, well short of what he needed. And the punt team will come on for fourth down. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Dolphins offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They'll begin with 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. He'll get that to Javonte Williams. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. A 19-yard pickup there. Good for a Dolphins first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On the bootleg, it's Stroud. He's got the hook up there on the comeback route. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get 20 on the connection. First down, Miami.
First and 10.
Yeah, so what I like here is it's not only a really good play call, but it was really well executed by the quarterback. So they used the bootleg to get their quarterback out of the pocket, change the launch point, and then they pair that with a really nice concept downfield. He uncovers, wide open, nice conversion.
So we are through 3. This is Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Fourth quarter begins, and it's a run by Williams. And he will have the first down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down.
First down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Here's the first carry for the man from Kentucky, Ray Davis. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. It is second and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Here we go, let's go. Tonight.
On play action, Stroud. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Stroud to throw. He's got his big tight end, George Kittle. Touchdown, Miami. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Riker good with the extra point. And the Dolphins are able to extend the advantage to 28-0.
Will Riker to kick off.
Riker it out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. On the return is Achane. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Browns offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They trail here late, hoping to put something, anything on the board before they get out of here. Going to start this drive, first and 10. Here's Jackson. There's a short one taken in by Higbee. Second down and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Jackson now. That's complete to Stephon Diggs. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
And the Browns
in motion. It's the tight end, Higbee.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Well run with Achane. And he'll work his way past the 40. He's tackled after a gain of 4. Second and 5. Once again, it's Achane. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
He's taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard on the play. And it's third down.
This is 3rd and 6. One last shot now for Jackson. That is brought in. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So, fins up. It's a win for the Dolphins. They put together a complete football game as they finish this one in shutout fashion. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Dolphins, home winners here as we say farewell from South Florida.
Real my circle, you can't fit. Don't too many, be on some anti. I told her pull up, she asked me do I. Right now I'm fresh as hell, somebody take a flip. Pretty, back to back. Gang, back to back. They gon' heat me up, I've been trying to keep it cool, they tried to start it, too late, my finger was already on it. Call me Shovel Man, she like the way I pull up and I the 100 times they ask, I be like, I ain't never. All that beating around the bush, homie, said with your chest. Got a lot of dog on me, know you probably smell it. Like my name, Jody, pull up in the vet. Go and check the news, Brody, heard somebody stretch. In your feelings by the better get a grill. Tired of getting taxed for that, take a trip. I got my hip for with the visit granny, poking out your heel. I told Brody walk behind so he can catch me if I slip. She begging me to take a sip. First she drove the boat, then she like a ship. First you loaded up, then you empty out the I'm not no button, I'm no wrinkled clothes, it ain't no pressing me. I got on Vinci, LV, no night, but I got that check on me. If I swing this from left to right, gon' have to check on your homie. Lil' Brun, I'm known for stopping cars, but they be on go for me.
Get a glimpse when I'm out, it's bad luck. I just put 10 mil in the pen, it make me feel better. The passing out deep, I'm cold with the my little young ran an M on the road, he a scammer. Drippin' money cloud, splash, I'm covered in bells. But I'm clever, vendettas, raw, whatever. I'm a rebel, but better. If I go better. I pour up, I don't measure. I soon I met her. I leveled up, my bread up. I'm fed up, it's pressure, it's gang. I keep it on, get stuck on it, Mason Manjala. Got 2 cribs in Alpharetta, they down the street from each other. I know the spot, my little one, he know the laptop. Shorty having Chris Vick, he a vampire. Camping right in front of your house and start up a campfire. I just did my numbers in front of this one a landslide. Ain't gonna be no who this shit, I'm spinning back to back. Any say they want that issue, I'm going 50, and then the got arrogant. My natural habit. Back to 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 back.